Yo, what's up? Matthew here, and in today's video I want to show you the entire process for finding a copywriting client. As a complete beginner, you're going to be watching me over the shoulder live, going out and finding a client that I would want to work with. Then I'm going to write an email that I would offer them as a trial email. Then I'm going to contact them, show you how I would get their contact details, and offer them to work with me. Now, this is going to be one of the most valuable videos I've ever released on this channel, so I highly recommend you don't skip it if you want to get clients as a copywriter or as any sort of freelance marketer. And I'm not going to waste any of your time. I just want to jump straight into it and show you the entire live process. So make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe if you want to see more content from me. Okay, so now we're on Google, and this is where we're going to go and find our first client. If you've watched any of my videos before, you'll know that I use Google Shopping as a way to find clients, and the reason I do that is because you want to find companies that already know what a copywriter is and how a good copywriter can help them make more sales, because this is going to make your job 10 times easier. If you have to convince somebody that they need a copywriter and that you're the right copywriter for the job, you've just added like a lot more work before the point where you need to be at. So don't look for like local companies in your newspaper, because they won't care about a copywriter, most of them. You just need to find companies that are already doing this. So Google Shopping is a great place to find companies that are going to need copywriters, because they're already using digital marketing to sell their products and they need good copy on their products. So, and when you're looking for a company, you need to pick a niche of companies that you want to work with. So if you're interested in science, you're not going to go for sports companies, you're going to go for science-based companies. So it's very simple, just choose something that you're interested in. So I'm interested in like fitness and meal preparation, so I'm just going to look for meal replacement, and we're going to look on Google. So as you can see, now we've got all of these ads on Google. This is not where we're going. We want to go over to the shopping tab on Google. And I've got comments from people saying that they couldn't find the shopping tab. If it doesn't come up here, it'll come up in the more section, so just do that. And so we're going to look through here and find a company that I want to write an email for and a company that I want to work with. So I think today I'm going to go for Huel, because I've heard of Huel before. I know what they sell. They sell like meal replacements. So if you want to buy your entire week's meals, you can get breakfast, lunch and dinner from Huel for a set price, and that's a really good service. So this is the type of company I want to work with today, and now what I'm going to do is go out and find somebody that I can contact from Huel that is going to be able to hire me as a copywriter for them, because we can't just contact their support email address or something, because that's just not going to work. So obviously this is just an example. Huel is a huge company, so it's very unlikely that they would want to pay a freelance copywriter to work with them, but there are plenty of companies. If you look at the size of them, you can see most companies, you'll be able to tell if they're a big company or not. So I'm just going to search for Huel CEO, and it's going to bring up James McMaster, which is his name. So all we want to do is copy James McMaster, then go to hunter.io, and this is a good website you can use. It's completely free. If you want to search up anybody's email address and get their professional email address, you can contact them. So I'm just going to sign in here, and then we can use the tool. Okay, so now that we're in hunter.io, we want to put in the company name, which is huel.com. Here we go, first name. And now we're going to get loads and loads of email addresses from Huel. This is the support one. You never want to contact this one, because nobody is going to read it and decide to work with you. So you want to find somebody that can make a decision for you. Usually if you can't find the CEO, you can find like the head of marketing or some decision maker at the company that's going to be able to approve you and, you know, work with you. So now that we've copied James's name and we've went through and there's loads and loads of email addresses, we're just going to paste it into this find someone tab here and press enter, and it'll come up james.mcmaster@huel.com. So what we can do, this is a verified email address. We can literally just copy and paste this into our email that we're going to send to James, and we can offer him our services. Okay, so now that we've got James's email address, we're going to send him a cold email to try and pitch our services to him. So as you can see in this email, it's blurred out. I've just written james.mcmaster@huel, which is his email address. Then I've got a subject line and I've got an email. The reason this email is blurred out is because this is the best performing cold email I've ever sent. It's part of my winning email starter pack, which you can get in the description. I'll leave a code in the screen as well if you want to save a few quid off it. But this is one of the emails that I send out to companies all the time, and it's really successful. So I just don't want to show it off for free because I charge for it. But as you can see, I've just sent the email to them. So the purpose of this cold email is to catch his attention and get him on the phone with me so that I can close him on a deal. And the first thing I would offer to him is always a trial email or a trial landing page. You never want to jump in and say, look, I want to charge you $2,000 a month, because more than likely somebody's not just going to trust you to pay $2,000 a month to you without seeing what you can do. So what you want to do is offer them a trial email, and I would usually charge between $50 and $100. If you're in the UK, that's about 50 to 70 pounds if you want to offer something like that. So I'm going to show you exactly what I mean by trial email. I'm going to write it out in front of you and show you how I would write an email for this company. And it's important to note that once we send this email to James, we're not completely finished with him. If he hasn't replied to it, we send an email 2 days later and then another email 2 days later after that. And we want to send these 2 follow-up emails because James might not have seen this email. It might not have come up in his inbox, or he'd been too busy that day, or maybe he did see it and he didn't get time to contact us back. So we want to follow up twice, and I use 2 other templates to do that. And if you want to get them, they're also in the description. I'll leave some money code on the screen if you want to save money off them. Okay, it's like 1 a.m. in the morning and I'm editing this video, and I've just realized that the audio isn't working for the next couple of minutes. So please forgive me for that. I have tried to fix it in every way, but it's just not working. But this is going to be really important, so just pay attention. So now we're going to write out this trial email, and what this trial email is, it's just a marketing email that we're going to write with the intention of his company sending it out to their email list. So we're going to write out an email here that's intended for their customers, and then the CEO is going to give that to the marketing team or whoever handles it, and they're going to send it out to their customers, see how many sales they get. If they get more sales than usual, then they're probably going to take you on because you're a good copywriter and you can sell for them. So usually I wouldn't write a trial email out for a company unless they actually asked for one to see what I can sort of do. But I'm just going to write one out here on the assumption that we've actually got this person on as a client, because I want to show you how you would write an email and just sort of show you what good copywriting looks like. And usually whenever I'm writing out a trial email for a company, I'm going to have to do some research on that company and on the type of customer that is going to buy from them, because you need to know who you're selling to if you want to send a marketing email to someone. But I already know a bit about Huel. I know about meal replacement. I've worked with fitness and supplement companies before, so I understand what the market is like. So we're just going to jump straight in, and I'm going to write up a subject line. So subject line, I'm just going to write here. So we're going to go with this subject line because I think this is a good one. Time. Okay, so this is the subject line that their customers are going to see, because we want to get them hooked. We want to grab their attention. Stop wasting time. If you get that email in your email inbox, then you're probably going to pay attention. You're going to be like, oh, who's this telling me to stop wasting time? You don't even know who I am, and it's going to make you want to click. Then we're going to write our hook, which is the first line and the first paragraph that we want people to read, so that they continue to read the rest of the email and eventually get down to the bottom where we're going to sell them on something. And so with the hook, I'm just going to write it up here, and you can just watch me write it up. So stop wasting time. Okay, so okay, so this is the first line. Okay, I know that seems a little personal, but I mean it. So we want to write in a way that is conversational. We don't want to write like a company, because you're not going to buy something if you think it's just a company selling you something. If you actually get an email from a real person, you're far more likely to listen to them and actually want to buy something off them than if it's just like an automated, like, hey, check out our new sale this week. So yeah, don't do that. Make it seem personal. Make it seem like there's somebody actually behind the email and it's not just a robot typing it. So this is the very first line, and this is important. So okay, I know that seems a little personal, but I mean it. So that's our hook done. I'm gonna skip forward a wee bit when I've actually figured out what I'm gonna say for the actual bulk of the email, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, so here's the finished email. Now this isn't the best email I've written. It's literally just a quick one I whipped up in like 5 minutes, so I could do a lot better, but this is a good way to start. So as you can see, I start with, okay, I know that seems a little personal, but I mean it. You only have 24 hours in the day, and meal preparation takes up a lot of time. I don't mean just making your food. I mean going out, buying the ingredients, cooking them, and then doing the dishes afterwards, which is a time-consuming thing. People know that. I get it. Some people like cooking, but you have to admit it takes up a lot of your time. Imagine you just had 3 extra hours per day to work on what's important to you. You could go to the gym, learn piano, or visit your old uncle that screams when you walk in. So what we're doing here is, the very first thing was the hook, and the hook showed them how much time they're wasting, which is the problem that they had. We want to emphasize why that's a bad problem, and then we want to say, look, imagine you had a solution to your problem. You'd be able to spend a couple extra hours a day doing what you like. I've thrown the old uncle line in because that's just funny. You want to keep it lighthearted. Then you want to go, okay, so the next line is, but cooking is healthier than eating out and it costs more money, which is the logical next thought of a person that is going to be reading this, because they're like, okay, well, if I don't cook, then I suppose I'm eating out, so why would I do that? It's more expensive and unhealthy. So yeah, it does, so don't eat out. We want to completely like quell that straight away. With Huel, you can save all of that time, eat healthily, and spend time with your uncle without having to break the bank. So we've just solved all of their problems in one simple line. We've solved the problem of saving time, eating healthily, spending extra time, and not costing a fortune. So I know this seems too good to be true, but it really isn't. To prove that it isn't, we're going to be offering a 30-day money-back guarantee if you aren't happy with Huel. Now, you have to look at the company you're working with. If they don't have a money-back guarantee, don't include a line like this. But if they do, you can like ironclad this deal. You can just say, look, if it doesn't work for you, no risk for you at all. You can just refund it if you don't want it. So, and then the final line, you can have breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week for the same price as your weekly shop, without spending hours to have meal prep. So that is just a re-emphasis of, you know, what you're going to get if you buy this product. So sound good, question mark, and then a call to action. Which is go to the website and buy the product or whatever it is. Now, this is obviously just a quick one that I whipped up to show you what I mean, but this is the type of email that you would write for them. Then when the company asks you for the email, you can just go File, Email, or download this file, download it, then attach it to an email and send it over, and there you go. Okay, so that's the entire process you can use to go out and find companies that you want to work with and offer them your services. So that is not a method that I use anymore to find clients. I think that's quite a basic method, but it's very good if you're a beginner in teaching you the process of go out and finding clients, writing up an email for them, and basically offering them your services. So if you want to get the in-depth methods that I use now and that all of my students in my paid course use, you can check out my Copywriting Blueprint course. There's a discount in the course this week. If you're watching this on the 18th of January 2021, then you can use the code in the screen to get a discount, but if you're watching in the future, that code's not going to apply. And the paid course shows you loads of different methods. I'm going to be implementing a new part of the course as well that shows you how to automate this entire process so that you can send a lot more emails, you'll have to do a lot less work, and you can focus on some other things. So if you want to get in the course, I highly recommend it. And if you're not sure what niche to pick as a copywriter, then there's a free link in the description where you can get the 27 most profitable copywriting niches as a beginner. It's a free download and you get on my email list. And as I said, if you want to get my cold email and my follow-up email templates, they're all in the description. I've listed out some discounts in this video, so hopefully you saw them. But yeah, make sure to leave a like if this video was helpful for you, subscribe if you want to see more content from me. But that's going to do it for me today, so thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next video, and peace out.